Heidi Wright here from Wright Social. Thanks so much for joining us. What's new in social media in 60 seconds?
Hello all, welcome to the video and thank you for tuning in. Today we'll run through some new features on Facebook, and without any more delay, let's get into it. For those that'd like to follow along, here is the URL that I'm currently on. Now, during this pandemic, we've seen facts and reason shine through as the most effective way to combat fear-driven motives. And this page talks to a feature called Live Displays. And if we click here, we get taken to this external page. And what we want to see what's happening here in Australia. And on this page, we have at our fingertips all the latest and most relevant information about this COVID-19 virus that affects us here in SA. And if we look here, we can see November 19th at 2:11, which is exactly an hour ago. So it's relevant, it's fresh, and it's at our fingertips. And this tool can be exceptionally handy as it can establish your company as a go-to source for relevant and reliable information on this pandemic. And at the very least, you'll be up to date with what's going on, and then you can share that with your family and friends. Moving on, again, this is URL that I'm currently on, and this page is a little bit more simpler to explain. And it's a fantastic feature leading up to the holiday season. And what it is, it's establishing discounts and promotions on your Facebook shop. And all it is this step-by-step guide on how to complete this function. Today we'll run through some new features on Instagram, and without any more delay, let's get into it. For those that'd like to follow along, here is the URL that I'm currently on. Now, this feature was rolled out a couple months ago but created some light confusion during its release. This is Facebook Business Suite, and it conveniently places your Facebook and Instagram accounts activity on the same page. And on this page, we get some information about this feature, but if we scroll down and find this link right here, it'll take us to our own page in Platform where we can view an array of business tools, including our Commerce Manager, which is used to set up our Instagram shops, and a whole lot more on this page here too. Now, additionally, as the holiday season grows nearer and nearer, Instagram have laid out some great tips to help prepare your marketplace. Again, here is the URL that I'm currently on, and this is an easily consumed carousel post that details a few tips that you can immediately implement to get your marketplace ready for the festive season. Finally, there have also been some slight alterations to IGTV, the two main ones being their length has extended to 4 hours long, and your IGTV videos can be saved for up to 30 days before they are deleted. Today we'll run through some LinkedIn features that you might not be utilizing, and without any more delay, let's get into it. So right now we're just on the home screen for my LinkedIn profile, and what we're going to do is we're going to export our connections. And by doing that, we click on the Me section and go down to Settings and Privacy. From here, we get a copy of your data and scroll down and click this Connections box and then Request Archive. And once you type in your password and click Done, then it will begin the exporting process. And what you can do then is pull your connections in varying categories from industry chronologically. It's next to limitless, and what this does is it creates ease and insight into your connections. Additionally, if we go to this page here, this is a URL that I'm currently on for those who'd like to follow. And what it does is it shows you how to pin a LinkedIn post. And what this means by pinning a post is that it will be the first post that people see when they visit your page. And this is really handy if you have something that's maybe lagging in reach and engagement that you'd love to pick up, or to further promote something that's performing really well. And how to do it is you just follow these sections right here. And alternatively, they have a video which is also clear, concise, and to the point. Today we'll be running through some features on Twitter that you might not be using, but that will make a world of difference if you do. So first things first, here is the URL that I'm currently on for those who'd like to join. And the first feature we're going to be talking about are Twitter lists. And this is a great way to pool all the competitors that you wish to keep an eye on in one easy location. This page defines it a little bit and how to create it, but we're going to jump into our own Twitter page. Here's just our dashboard and we're going to run through it ourselves. So on the left hand side here, we see all these options to click on. We're going to click on lists. Now I haven't got one set up at the moment, which makes this even more better. So we're going to click create a list, and it has a whole lot of things that we can choose from. We can create an image. We'll leave that for now, but we'll type in the name to be lists, and listing competitors can be our description, and we'll make this one private. And we click next, and then it has some suggested accounts that we can choose from, but we can also choose some of ourselves. Let's say we want to keep an eye on Nike, the New York Times, and we'll leave it there for now. We just click create, and here it pulls a list of all their tweets, their posts, their images, and it's all in one easy location. And if we're not happy our competitors change, we can edit it, manage members, delete lists, so on and so forth. So this is really handy to pull all your competitors in one nice neat location to keep an eye on them. Second feature is going to be Twitter chats. And now this is something that's a little bit more of an effort to create, but will provide some great benefits in the long run. And essentially what it is, it's using specific hashtags to generate chats around your product, a topical topic, but it engages and connects your audience in a fantastic way. And this is the URL for people who would like to follow again. And this page outlines what it is, some handy tips to go about achieving this function, and it does it with some great detail and very thorough. And so again, this is used to really pull all your members together and get a great conversation sparking, engage them and connect them. And that's all we'll cover for today. Thank you for your time, and thank you for tuning in, and until next time.